Hello and welcome to day 2 of the second edition of the Teen Africa TV Virtual Summer Summit, coming live from our studios. My name is Elvis Christian.
And my name is Tiny Bliss. And so the Teen Africa TV Summer Summit is organized annually to be a hub of information for teenagers and young adults from well-seasoned and experienced speakers,
Talking us through several topics ranging from fashion to content creation and many more. Yesterday we started on a very high note as we had our speakers talk through amazing topics, like I said earlier on, which ranged from fashion to content creation. We also had a representative from USAID who gave us a talk on gender-based violence.
So over the past couple of weeks, we have called for entries from teenagers all around Nigeria, and whether they are improving on skills they already have or acquired new skills during the lockdown caused by the infamous COVID-19 pandemic. And today we are going to be reviewing all the videos that have been sent in. All our top picks will be shown as well, and the winner will be announced. So before we continue or go into the main event, let's watch the 1-minute video reel of these entries that have been submitted. Beautiful faces, and guess what, guys? You have 400,000 naira up for grabs.
Speaking about money, yeah. Do you have investments? I mean, all this glam and you have no investment.
I'm investing myself.
There's not, please, I'm talking about financial investments. Do you have financial investment?
I think every teenager, every young adult, is the same as me. So many people don't see the reason to have investment outside of themselves, you understand?
But and that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, I think that's why today's topics and segments will really impact you.
On that one. So the first segment of today's Summer Summit is finance. You understand? And we're going to be centering on the talk on the importance of money. And our speaker for today is Loretta Egba. She's a financial analyst and a ghostwriter. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome Loretta Egba. Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm so happy to be here.
Loretta.
I love the vibe. Hi.
Yes, she's so energetic. We can hear that.
Yeah, how you guys doing?
We're fine, thank you.
Well, thank you.
So we have a couple of questions here in order to guide our conversation for the entire time.
So
but right now, we're going to let you have the entire floor.
Of course.
Talk to us.
Okay. Can I share my screen just for a little bit so you don't have to see my face for the full 20 minutes?
You are welcome.
By all means.
So, the topic, I don't have money. And I'm hoping that by the end of this session, you have an idea on how to get money and what to do with money when you eventually do get money. So, I have a very simple question. How do you feel when you have money? You can write it in the comment section. How do you feel? You know, you wake up one day, get an alert of maybe just 500,000 naira. How do you feel? What changes? Tell me, just quickly in the comment section, anything.
If I'm to answer the question, if I'm sitting right now and I get an alert of 500,000 naira, I probably would not be sitting here like this.
You would not be able to sit still.
Like this cap will fall off.
My steps will change. I mean, like, you have to walk like your
with the charisma, do one day.
Right. So I was hoping to be more interactive actually, but we'll go from here. So it's pretty fast. So I have 3 levels to wealth. Let's just call it wealth, right? The first step is in making money. The next is in holding money. And the last is in making more money, right? And here's how it works. For you to make money, you need a way to make money. So you probably need a job, or you need to have a business, or you're a freelancer. That's one level to it. For you to hold money, you must be able to save, manage your expenses, all of that, in order for you not to lose your money. And for you to eventually, probably when you're 45, retire to the Bahamas and stay there for the rest of your life, you need to make a whole lot of money. And that's what I'm breaking down. So for you to make money, you need to earn money. And earning money is an exchange. It requires putting value on the table and pretty much exchanging a skill set for cash. I don't know what you do or what you're studying in school or what it is you want to end up achieving at some point in life. Whatever it is to earn money, you need to be putting something on the table, a value or a skill on the table before you can earn. So whether you're an accountant, whether you know how to write, whether you know how to code, these skills are what eventually make you money. And the more skills you have, and the more relevant these skills are in the marketplace, the more money you get. That is the foundational rule of making money. Now, this exchange can come in a multitude of ways. First, you could have a job, have a 9 to 5, go to the office, do your work, at the end of the month, you get paid. You could make trades, buy something for 100 naira and sell at 150 naira. That's another level to it. That's also a skill. Selling is a serious skill, even in today's space. You could be a freelancer, which is something I did for a good part of my life. I probably should have given a background of who I am, but we'll get to that in the comment section. In the question and answer section, since I already started. As a freelancer, you basically stay in your house or wherever you are and you work. And that means you can make money from whatever part of the world you're in, as long as you are exchanging this skill for money. Then you can also run your own business. Now, however, contingencies occur, meaning if you have a job and that job is threatened, what then happens? This year has been particularly unfavorable for so many people. Businesses had to shut down, all of that because of the COVID-19 pandemic. And people were calling me. I got calls like, I work in a bank, now I don't have a job anymore, or now they're laying us off, or my department isn't working as much anymore. What happens? What happens when your job or your source of income is threatened? You need to prepare for it. And this is why you must have multiple streams of income. Multiple streams of income means that it means that you have multiple ways of making money. So you probably do have a job, and that's bringing a certain amount at the end of the month. But you also have a skill of writing, meaning you can, by the side, write for a company. I'm a writer, so don't mind if I have too many examples that it's writing, right? And you could also make a trade, right? Whatever it is, you must have more than one source of income flowing. That is the only way you can guarantee a level of wealth. Now, to have multiple streams of income, you need to probably have multiple skills. So aside being an accountant and working in an accounting firm, you probably need to have a different way to get money, probably a trade or whatever it is. And then you now go all over again to the beginning, which is earning money in the first place. Now, for you to hold money, and it's important that you also understand this part, because no matter how much money you make, if you don't know how to make the money work for you, or you don't know how to use the money, you will lose it. Right, so holding money involves saving, controlling your expenditure, and pretty much ensuring that you don't lose your money. Now, there are different levels to saving, I don't know how much we understand about the economy, but when you save money without a clear objective and you just pretty much put it in the bank, you lose money. For example, remember when, the stories our parents tell us about. My mom would tell me, for example, that her first salary was 30 naira, and with 30 naira, she was able to buy a fridge, buy plenty Ankara, paint her house, all of that. And now, probably 20-something years later, 30 naira can't do anything for you. So imagine if you had stacked up all that money and kept under your bed with no objective, with no investment, you eventually lose money because the value of money changes. So that's on saving. On controlling your expenditures, you need to use a budget to track your spendings, because if you make so much money, you don't know where the money is going, at the end of the day, you lose the money. And whatever you do not lose money, especially when it's on like bad decisions. Finally, making more money involves investing, because there's only so much you can do by yourself. So if you have one job, even if they keep increasing your salary, how much can you do by yourself? How many years would you need to work to be able to live the life of your dreams, right? Because you are not enough, you would need either, if you're running a business, you need to get more hands. If you're investing, you are spreading your, using your money to work for you, and that's where investment comes in. And when you invest, it's important that you invest your profits. So don't just spend your profits and reinvest. That's why Albert Einstein called compounding. Compound interest, when you reinvest, when you invest and you put your profits back in and you keep going. This is what he described as the eighth wonder of the world, because it helps you keep the money flowing. There are different ways to invest. You can invest in the stock market, which is like getting a share of somebody's company. You can invest in treasury bills so you can save so you don't lose your money. You can invest in bonds, in real estate, in agriculture, in technology, and you can start your own business. And I think this essentially captures all the different ways to, keep money going. Right. Now I'm back in your faces. That was pretty short. And if you have questions, now I would take questions. Right.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you so much for that. Thank
it was
you
straight
so
to the
much.
point, but I think it had all the
Everything
information.
needed.
Yes, all the information we needed. Okay, so on to the first question I have here. As teenagers and young adults, what are the smartest investments we can make or start making, considering the uncertainty of the current global economic climate?
To be honest, 2020 has been a very uncertain year. Not necessarily unfavorable, because I can say for a fact by myself that I made more money this year than any other year. So it was not necessarily bad. It's only bad depending on what side of the table you are sitting down on, right? However, this year has taught us to be a little bit more cautious with how with what we are investing in. For example, I would say the first thing you should be particular about investing in is yourself, because no matter what happens, if you have the right skills in place, if you have the right knowledge, you're analytical, whatever it is, you would be able to move with the changing times. So if, Otedola, for example, was taken out of Nigeria, stripped of all his, money and his connections, and he was placed in another country, do you think he will end up a poor man?
Not likely.
No, exactly.
The answer is no, because because of the skills, because of how much he has developed himself in terms of his experiences, in terms of all the skills he has learned this far. Wherever he gets to, he would always be able to make headway for himself. So the first thing to invest in is yourself. Now, given the economic challenges right now, it's better to invest in the future, and probably not necessarily now. And what I mean by invest in the future is, for example, back then, if you wanted to be an accountant, you just need book, and you just need a book and a pen, and then you just need to do that and you move on. If you're an accountant in today's world, and that's as far as your skill set goes, you're not going to make it. And that's because technology has come in. And so if in whatever industry you're in, right? So if you're in agriculture, investing in the tech part of agriculture would do you a lot of good, because the world is moving to tech. Imagine what happened this year. So many people were locked up inside because of the lockdown. But people were still making money because technology has gone far. So I would say yourself, then also, right, technology. Anything, the technology part of your industry. Now there are so many other areas, but I would summarize it to this point, so I do not give you a full investment lecture. Right.
Thank you so much. Well said. Following that up quickly, what books can you recommend to build and boost one's financial discipline and growth?
That's a very good question. Growing up, I think the one book I read that gave me the foundational knowledge on investment and savings, all of that, is The Richest Man in Babylon. It's very interesting and has cool stories. If you've read it, please just write in the comment section that yes, you read it. It teaches you the foundation about money, having money, keeping money. It also tells you about investing, but of course not in that much, that detail. There's also Rich Dad Poor Dad. Rich Dad Poor Dad shows you the different ways you can make money. And it basically compares making money as a 9 to 5 to making money as a businessman. And it shows you all the different ways. It also shows you what to call an asset, what to call a liability. For example, if I carry 200K and I buy hair, is that hair an asset or a liability? So if you want to deceive yourself, you can say it's an asset, but most probably a liability because it costs you more in maintenance than actually, going forward with it. But yeah, those two books. Well, more recently, actually, Smart Money Woman by RSS, that's a Nigerian author.
Yeah. Heard that. That just launched, right?
We should get that.
She just launched the second version, the second series in the book. But the first one, tells you how to save because you can save for investment, save for a new car, saving into different buckets, all of that. That book is also great. So yeah, these three should set you on a good course.
I think we've made one of the best selections this year. Thank you so much, Miss Loretta. I'm inspired. In fact, I'm going to open a savings account and I'm going to be purposeful about it. And I think everyone
here stop buying makeup and wigs and probably invest in something more.
Invest in yourself.
So your wig is your investment.
Thank you so much, Miss Loretta.
Thank you so much.
Have you noticed something?
Yeah.
Rich people, I saw a picture of Otedola and his children, and all around, all I could see was books there. And then I saw Mo Abudu, she's launching her. And then I saw books in the hotel room, books, wherever, books. And I'm like, okay, I think that's what you have to start reading, right? Please.
I feel one thing, if you want, read and study to show yourself approved. I mean, it's in the Bible.
That's what the Bible said.
You understand? So God said it, so you should probably think about it. Amen. Thank you so much, Miss Loretta. Thank you so much for your insightful word. I appreciate it so much. Thank you.
And I think our second speaker is around.
I think so. So do the honors.
I'll do the honors. So our second speaker, still on finance, is Mr. let me address him properly, Dr. Michael Debo of the Integrated Child Health and Social Services Project. Welcome, sir.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Dr. Michael, do we have you on here? While we wait to confirm, I think we should talk more on this money thing because there are so many things Miss Loretta spoke about.
One thing that really struck me out was the fact that she said you must have multiple streams of income. Most people just feel like probably go to school, score high grades, get a job, and stay in that job, be an employee for like a long time.
And coronavirus lockdown,
pandemic
showed us that. See, I have a friend that works in 9 to 5. An elderly friend, and he told me that it taught him to have multiple streams of income because after paying the rent, he was expecting next month's salary.
And
unfortunately, next month he was at home, and so no salary, and then everywhere was dry. And to avoid that, please, if you did not write it, I think there will be a repeat broadcast of this. Grab what you can grab now and apply them. Please do. It's never too early to start saving. It's never too early to start making investments. Please. That is what this summit is all about.
I mean, find there's a way. I feel everybody, like one thing she also says that there is something you probably find easy to do that you can monetize. You understand? YouTube, you can get a YouTube channel. If you get lots of subscribers, you monetize it.
Really growing.
Podcasts and the rest.
Okay, so is Dr. Michael with us now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you're welcome. You are welcome.
Thanks for joining us, sir.
Okay. Just.
You can start asking questions.
Okay, so are you ready for?
I don't mean. Yes, I am.
Okay.
Pardon me. Just give me a second to get myself together.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sorry,
Okay,
I am
keep your
actually at a
discussion.
training.
You're on full COVID-19
So
drip.
let me remove this. Well, we are in the era of COVID. Okay,
Okay.
great.
And so, sir, to guide our conversation, we have gathered questions, so we'll be asking them one after another as we can.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay,
You
so
can go
the
ahead.
first question. Considering very misleading platforms that have surfaced in recent times, what are the characteristics of a genuine investment?
Okay, so the basic characteristics you need to know for an investment is that for there to be money made, there must be either a product or a service. So when someone is offering you an opportunity to earn income, please ask what is the product. So if you look at anyone who is in business, the person is either offering a service and is being paid for a service, or the person is offering a product and is being paid for a product. So Coca-Cola, for example, the product for Coca-Cola company is Coke, Fanta, Sprite. That's the product. So you're exchanging money for a product. GT Bank is offering you a service to keep your money, offering you platforms where you can easily transact businesses, so you pay them for those services. So for any investment you want to do, you need to ask, even if you are putting money in someone's business, to ask what service or what product are you promoting. So when people ask you for, oh, bring money, or we're just helping each other, then that is called a Ponzi scheme. If these two things are missing, either you have a service or product, then that is a Ponzi scheme. Please don't put your money in it.
Thank you so much, sir. So the other question, second question is, employeeship or entrepreneurship? Which do you think is secure, being an employee or an entrepreneur?
Oh, well, the basic thing you need to ask yourself is, if you list the top 1,000 wealthiest people in the world, who are they? Or the first 1 million wealthiest people in the world, who are they? They are all entrepreneurs. And the truth is, you can be an employee and still be an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship is an attitude. So for those people who, like the previous presenter had shared about, what really gives you income is skill that you bring to the marketplace, the value you bring to the market space. So whether you are at work, so for example, even if you are in paid employment, what value are you bringing to your organization? So the more valuable you are to your organization, the more your organization will be willing to pay you. So most times the error people do is in exchanging time for money. So when you're exchanging your time, so you are doing a 8 to 5 job. So you just go to work at 8 o'clock, you close at 5, and that is it. Then you'll be paid for that time. It will not be of much value. So for example, how much do you think is paid the chief executive officer of Coca-Cola African Company? That's a whole lot of money, because or perhaps the executive director or chief executive officer for GT Bank, for example. It is based on the value. They give the same amount of time, but what he earns is different from what the cashier earns. So if you want to increase your income, focus primarily. I have a very simple motto, and that motto is this: work harder on yourself than you work on your job. Work harder on yourself than you work on your job. If you work harder on yourself, you will improve yourself, you will improve your skill set, you become more valuable in the market space, more valuable to your company. And your company won't want to lose you, they'll be willing to pay more for you.
Very insightful. Very insightful. Thank you so much, sir. And so, the next question. How do we create and recognize opportunities that can be turned into streams of income?
There are quite a lot of opportunities. The only way is to find a problem and solve the problem. Be a solution provider. So let's take an example. The owner of Facebook is Mark Zuckerberg, right?
Yeah.
What did Mark do? What he simply did was to provide a solution to a problem. And the problem is people like congregating, people like coming together and socializing. And what he has done is to provide a platform solving that problem, bringing people together irrespective of where you are. So you can come on a platform and socialize. That's what Facebook is all about. That's what social media is all about. All around us every day, particularly in our country, Nigeria, in our own environment, there are a lot of problems. So we have a problem with power. We don't have adequate power. What solution can you solve the problem of power? If you're innovative enough, people will pay you. When you provide solution, that is to a problem. We have problem with our healthcare system delivery. We have problem with agriculture. So right now, there are some innovative young people who have provided a platform where they bring investors and farmers together and they fund agricultural ventures. So there are several of them. So you can actually invest in that and you get a return on your investment in that. So find what is the problem in your environment. For example, I know of teenagers who look at their environment and children in Kano State, for example, they love to ride bicycles. So they're able to get their parents to buy them a bicycle and they rent it out to their friends who are around who want to ride a bicycle for 15 naira. Wow. So if 10 of their friends ride their bike in a day, that is 500 naira that teenager earns in a day. It provides a solution for a problem. So the easiest way to begin to earn an income is look around your environment. What is the problem within your environment? What service is not available within your environment? Provide that service and you earn an income.
Thank you so much, sir. I believe each and every one of us have picked at least one thing. Have you started thinking of all the problems around you? Make sure you have started so that you can fix it and earn money for that value that you will be adding, okay?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir, for your insightful words. Thinking about what he said, I feel like the attitude of entrepreneurship that he said, that is one thing. Because if you think that, I want to be an entrepreneur because I don't want to work for someone, that's not the right attitude. Because you realize that normally if you're working with someone, you have 9 to 5. But if you're an entrepreneur, you get it's probably like, exactly, because you're working for yourself. So if you think entrepreneurship is the easier way out, you're only locked in, boss. You have to have the attitude.
He also made the point that entrepreneurship is the right way. If you want to be rich, forget it. Go and learn a skill. Go and add value somewhere. Of course. I've learned a lot, but it has been serious.
A lot.
It has been serious. I know everybody's feeling the same way. So please, let us calm us. We have to be calming down.
Let's calm down. Let's calm down, vibe, and enjoy good music. Good music from the stables of Tina Africa Music. Ladies and gentlemen, performing her debut single. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome Glorify.
Baba God, I am grateful. Ooh, Baba God, thank you for my life. Baba God, I love you, Daddy. Baba God, you saw me through. Thank you, doing upon me. You blessed my life. All through the years, you wiped my tears. There was never a time
When shall you blow? When shall thou
Blow.
blow?
Thou shalt blow it soon. Speaking like those King James people. Anyways, that song. That song will drop in soon on all streaming platforms, so be ready to stream and dance
See,
from
I
the
like
comfort of
this
your
too.
home.
See, even if you don't download the song alone, you can download like the video, so you know.
Download the
You
two
have-
of them.
You're having more for your money. Just me. Listen to
Trust me, I
Tiny.
made vocals, guy.
Anyways, we are moving to the next segment. That is music, guys. I know there are so many people waiting for us to get to this point.
Can you sing?
I'm trying.
It's not toilet singing, proper singing, like Glorifier.
Anyway, someone who actually sings for a living is here with us today to share his knowledge on not only music production, but on, music promotion, how to sell yourself, how to blow.
You understand how to blow. So the stratosphere.
And so today with us, we have a multi-award winning writer and music journalist. Please welcome Joey Akan. Hello, Mr. Joey, are you here with us?
Hello, good morning, or good
Hey,
afternoon,
good
rather.
morning.
I can hear that you can sing just from hearing you speak.
Soprano, tenor, all in one.
Sorry, I'm going to turn on my video. It's just been a long day. I just even got back to where I'm supposed to record this. So I'll turn it on in a bit. Let me just get settled. I don't think I think I'm a singer per se in any way. I've made music and I've documented music in a lot of ways. So for a number of reasons, for some weird reason, I found myself in this neck of the industry. First as a journalist, and then with time, when you hang around the industry for so much, when you are involved in a lot of things, when you're involved with a lot of people, and in a lot of the good and sometimes the bad that happened in the industry, you pick up a lot of skills, and a lot of those things get refined over time. Like I've worked at Universal. I've worked with a number of artists, from Tenny to Runtown to Adekunle Gold, to a number of people.
Okay.
So yeah.
Can you guys
and,
hear?
know,
Did you guys hear that?
Here resume.
See, if you will not blow after this TACTV summit, my dear, go to your village. It's not okay, we have some questions lined up for you so as to guide our conversation. Take it away, my dog.
Okay, so the first question is, it always just seems like the artist just blew up, yeah? Bam, 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 the song is a hit, the guy has blown.
Just today.
Now, 1 week, someone has blown. So what do you think makes up a hit song?
What makes up a hit song is it's connectivity, to be honest. Nobody understands how a hit truly happens. Nobody has a specific formula for creating a song that connects. You just make your best possible art in the best possible way that it competes. You feed it through the pipes, and then you hope for the best. But in my experience, getting the best possible song to compete is a few things. Number one, you got to make the beats good. And I mean good. There's no specific thing that is, in quotes, good. You just have to make sure the quality of the sound you're hearing is great, and the beat is actually feels good to your ears. That's what it is. And then you got to find the right artist, or if you're the artist, you have to find the right delivery. You got to find your right theme, your delivery, and then you have to also look at the market that you're feeding it into. Nobody tells you to go, pursue the market for itself. People will tell you, or the best creation has happened when people have taken a dose of the market and taken a dose of themselves and found the intersection, the sweet point where you're still yourself in terms of your delivery, you're still yourself in terms of the content of what you're speaking about, but you have a sound that is updated, that connects with what is working in this market. Great example is Adekunle Gold. So 8 months ago, and 8 months ago, um, 8 months ago, Adekunle Gold started something very interesting. He decided to move from being a local artist to an international pop artist, and the style of music he made was very local. It was urban high life, as he classified it. And you know, he his team members, everybody, they sat down and then they thought about how do we make this happen. First, the style. What happens? How do pop musicians make music? They literally took out for the first how many singles. They first took out all the drums, the traditional drums, talking drums, and the high life trumpets, the horns from the sound. Then they're like, okay, let's see what happens. Then they put the bouncing beats, and then all of a sudden, what came out from it the first time? Before you wake up, that's it. Um, and then for himself, he started doing a lot of things about him, started altering a lot of things about him. He went to the gym, he made his hair, grew his beard, and changed his outfits, and everything just worked together. So a hit song, what's in a hit song is what connects. That's what it is. It's what connects. It's easier to connect when you already have a hit and people know you, because then they're waiting for you. But generally, first, nobody will tell you how to have a hit. What people will tell you is get the good producer, get the right theme, make the right music. If you need help with writing, find it. Find the right people to plug it through the pipes and actively push it, and then you pray, because there's no formula that works here. That's what I can say.
I like that last part.
Pray.
You pray.
In the spirit.
Yes. And so our next question. What constraint, such as with constraints rather, such as finances, limited knowledge, etc., about the music industry and music business, how would you suggest that an up-and-coming artist go about putting their music out there? That is music promotion. What would you advise them to do to get a broader coverage or
Audience.
First thing first, do not pay blogs. That's the first thing you have to know. It's useless. It's useless to put your money in blogs for any reason. If you have 10K as your marketing budget, that's an example. 10K is absurd. But as a marketing budget, I'd rather you buy suya, eat, and stand by the roadside and shout, "I have a new single out," than for you to put it on blogs. It's a colossal waste of your money, utter waste of resources. So yeah, never think about that when you're releasing your music. So punch that out of your head. Why? Why do I say this? I say this because I've worked on both sides of the industry. I've worked on both sides of the industry, both as an exec and as part of the media. I'm still part of the media. A lot of my work is very much a part of the media now. Um, Nobody reads those things where they put those pages where they put your music on. Nobody sees them. Nobody really cares about an unknown guy named Lekeli or Jagoli. Don't pay for interviews. Also, please do not pay for interviews. As upcoming artists, people do not understand the point of interviews. For a lot of creators, interviews are promotional, yes, but there needs to be some sort of attention towards what you're promoting for an interview to work. Like you, anybody on this call, would you turn on a TV show and then you see an artist named, these are imaginary names, but if they hit hard, I apologize. You see an artist named, let's say, Leke J. Like, who is Leke J? Leke J sits in front, right there, occupying airtime and telling you about his dead dog that inspired him to make music. Who cares about that? Nobody. Nobody really cares about Leke J because how has the KJ brought your attention? How has he was he giving you anything that would make you want to stay invested in that conversation? So it's the same thing with promotion. When you're going to promote your art, the pipes. First, if you've got like if you can pitch your music, pitch it to the DSPs. DSPs are the um, digital sales points. All of those digital sales platforms where you sell your music, like Apple Music, Spotify, all of those places, Boomplay and all. Pitch to them. Tell them if you've got a great record, find someone to pitch for you, or you can pitch to them directly. Yeah, if you know people. Like, hey, I got a good record. I need playlists. That's one. Two, put a lot of money behind your adverts. Put it on your adverts on Facebook, Instagram. Put money behind whatever you're pushing. And if you get a chance to feature on TV or on radio, do you know what pays you more? What pays you more is to tell them, sorry, I don't know, nobody wants to see my face or hear my voice. If you could play my video 3 more times on that your station or spin my song for the duration that you want me, talking on air, that would really help me more than anything because nobody cares. Only think about it yourself. The only interviews that you've cared about, the only things you bother to consume from musicians, apart from the art itself, are from the ones that you've known or the ones that you're curious about. And how did they get you curious? They got that. Also, you got to find someone to plug for you. If you got the budget, this thing's extremely expensive, by the way. But if you got the budget, find someone to plug for you. TV, radio, TV and radio across Africa. The best person I know that does that, his name is Lucas J Vision. He's on Instagram. I could recommend him anywhere. I've never had a problem working with him. Find someone to handle your plugin for you to monitor it and to give you reports and insights on how it performs. Not saying doing all these things will make you blow, but doing all these things puts you in the very best position to compete. A lot of the people that have blown, even this year, a lot of the music that has competed this year favorably, they have gone through this process. I know every day a number of artists, begin this process or go through this process. Only a number blow, but then again, you cannot win if you're not playing. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Do you know, he has covered everything.
Everything.
I think we need to meet you at your office so that we can just have masterclass, because I don't think this is enough for me.
Honestly, because I want to blow.
This is literally a well of knowledge. This is what they mean.
My well of knowledge. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for insightful words. Thank you so much.
Thank you too. Thank you.
So moving forward,
we were supposed to have the amazing CDQ today,
but
I'm not sure he's around. Mr. CDQ, I'm so sorry, I do not even know how to address this, but the amazing CDQ, are you with us?
Hi guys.
Finally. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for finally joining us.
We have been saying so many good things about you, but the audio,
are you being sure? You understand? I've been praising since. So we have a couple of questions for you in order to guide our conversation. So I will start asking them now. Are you ready for us, sir?
Sure.
Okay. So I asked this already. It always seems like this artist just blew up, yeah? They just dropped a song and they've blown, everybody's talking about it, it's everywhere. What do you think comprises of a hit song? What are those characteristics of a hit song? What do I see? I say, oh, that's a hit song, or what should I take into consideration if I want to make a hit song?
Apparently, to make a hit song, that's the simplest thing ever for an artist. To make a hit song is the simplest thing ever. But to define your own sound, that's the hardest part of music. Yeah, so making a hit song is just about more of the production. If you're working with a very good producer, say someone like Mastercraft, J Pizzo, for example, you made them like, I want to do a hit song that will blow now, tomorrow. All you have to do is just follow the normal templates of like the fast tempo music. and you just start humming something on it. Imagine someone just came out and say, "I'm a goat, I'm a goat." Then it's all over everywhere already. So,
Yeah, I remember,
so,
remember that one.
so making a hit song
Actually.
is the simplest thing ever for artists. But staying relevant in the game, your sound will make you do that. Yeah. So I wouldn't advise artists to probably look out for maybe they want to do a hit song when it's coming out. You should probably have that thing that's okay, like when they hear you, when they hear your verse, they know that's you. You're getting your own sound, apparently. Yeah, so that's what actually keep you in the game for long. So that's it. So making a hit song is just more of the producer's work, not even the artist's work.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's it.
I'm happy we've had someone else talk about it, and now he's bringing
A different
another
perspective.
I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Okay, the next question. What genre of music would you say is the most untapped in Nigeria?
Come again?
What genre of music, what type of music would you say that people do not do often in Nigeria, or is the most untapped that has potential to blow?
Yeah, due to the wide market that we have out here and the large population, I'll say Nigerian fans actually vibe to all kind of music that comes to them.
Okay.
Yeah, so to Nigeria, basically it's about trend. What's actually trending at the moment. Yeah, at the time it was Shaku Shaku that was reigning. Then later the Zanku thing came over, and now you see like more of like R&B and Afrobeat vibe, kind of Omale, Fireboy, Rema. You get, so Nigeria is actually like all sort of, all genre of music apparently. At the point it was more like that green kind of hip hop, MI. Yeah, so it's like revolution. You just go, you keep going and coming. Yeah, so that's it. Any kind of genre can actually work in Nigeria apparently. Just stick to whatever you know how to do the best. It might not be your time now, but once that genre start popping, definitely you will be like, first 10 or first 5 in that genre that's making it big.
Sure.
That's
So
it.
stay true to your sound, and that would keep you relevant in the industry.
I really do. I agree.
I agree 100%.
Because Nigerians are very open.
So finally, how important is the songwriting process to music production? How important is the sitting down, let me write a song? How important is that aspect of the music production process in music?
Yeah, it's very important to be a writer than to be more of a freestyler. Apparently, some medias actually would require you sending the lyrics to your song before they can start playing it. Then also, talking about message-wise, yeah. So when you sit down and compose lyrics, you definitely make sense putting words together, talking about metaphors, punchlines. Yeah. So writing is very, very important for an artist. You need to know how to bust people's head with some writing, like, how did he come about this? How did he think about this? You get, so that's it.
Okay. So I'm still on the writing process. Afrobeat, sometimes it feels empty. Do you think that is how it's supposed to be? Because sometimes the words, they're not much words.
They're not actual words.
And there's just repetition and repetition and repetition. But like, we really enjoy it. So how can you tell when to be more creative with your
lyrics?
Is it the sound that determines the lyrics? Is it what the vibe it gives off? How do we tell? Okay, this is how I'm going to approach the songwriting. It's going to be sparse, or I want to send a message with this song.
Yeah. What makes you an artist? Apparently, some artists actually they can't write if they don't hear beats. You get. Trust me, that's not a complete artist. You should be able to at least maybe what you come across day in, day out, go out when you see things, be able to at least be jotting some things down. You get. So it was sometimes when I make like dance music, when you sit down very well, listen to it, you be like, but this line, this guy actually really touch me, relate to me in kind of line. I mean, this line that I played. So that thing is very, very important. So it shouldn't be just sound that has to determine your writing or your writing has to, you should be prepared for it at any time. Yeah. So that's
Okay.
it.
Thank you so much. We have loved having you.
Here, thank you so much for your insightful
I think,
words.
I think
Yeah, well,
everybody has
pleasure being with you
benefited
guys
because so
today.
many people have beautiful voices, but they don't know how to carry their music to the next level.
And I feel like a lot of up and coming artists are always so focused on, I want to make a hit song, I want to make a hit song, and when they make that hit song, they can't stay relevant.
Yes,
So from what
they have not found their niche.
find your, what do you say?
Your niche.
Your niche, your
Yes.
sound. You understand? That thing that makes you unique, that thing that makes you special, that thing you do effortlessly. Find that, and trust me, not only would you have lots of hit songs, you will stay relevant and you have a career that would last even when you're gone.
And on the flip side, people want to watch your interview.
Exactly.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
Mr.
so much.
Pinky.
It was fun having you.
It was. And now, onto the
Parts you have been waiting for.
onto the enterprise contest. Yes, we are going to be showing all of us the reel of our top 10 finalists for the contest.
By the way, we had 46 entries, and this is our top 10.
Good day everyone, my name is Solomon Amuchi. During the pandemic, I thought it wise to go start doing something. Since I had an interest in wall painting, I decided to go start learning wall painting. I started to learn wall painting by rendering assistance to a wall painter who lived on my street to go help him paint some apartments.
Hi, my name is Mary Ann Ushi, and this pandemic I started a cake business. How did it start? My friend called me one day and said he wanted a chocolate cake, and I gave him an amount off the top of my head, and he paid. I delivered the cake. He loved it. The person he got it for loved it, and I kid you not, within the space of 2 weeks, I sold 5 cakes without any advertisement, without anything.
Hello there, my name is Ojo Glory. And I'm Ojo Grace. And we are the co-owners of 2 small businesses, Hersan Imperial Collection, in short for HIC, and Got You Hub. During this pandemic, Hersan Imperial Collection slowed down a bit for us because it was really difficult to get merchants who were ready to sell and also deliver. So we had to hire a personal delivery guy to pick up our wool and every other thing that we needed from our merchants.
Hello everyone, my name is Adira Dunya Anishere. I'm CEO of Photocraft. Photocraft is a brand that specializes in handmade footwear and leather straps and belts. I got inspired to create this brand after I noticed that a lot of footwear are being sold at outrageous prices with low quality. And I decided that since I had the skill, I can start up with a business by making footwear with quality materials. If I get to win this competition, I hope to expand my business by going for advanced courses in shoemaking.
It's a good day everyone, I am Adetola and I am the owner of Centurion by the Black Boy. Centurion by the Black Boy is a clothing brand that deals with hoodies, sweatshirts, t-shirts, shorts, cargo pants, everything clothing, like this. When this corona stuff happened and then everyone was at home, the whole lockdown and everything, I just basically thought of using this period to like revive the brand and then keep it moving. But it wasn't easy because I could not continue producing much like before, like funds were not coming in, orders were reducing, people were like corona.
Necessity, they say, is the mother of invention. COVID-19 lockdown, I say, is the father of creativity. My name is Chema Kamaiwa Osuchukwu. I am 14 years of age, and today I have written my book, 32 Secrets, Things Which Their Parents Knew. I launched my book during the quarantine, and since then till now, I have sold over 300 copies.
Hello, my name is Yusuf Seji. I'm a graphic artist and a producer. What inspired me to go into graphics and producing is my love for artworks and my love for music. I love seeing how flyers are made and logos are made and all the same thing in music. During the pandemic, I had the opportunity of learning photography and video editing, which I've always wanted to learn for a while now. So during the pandemic, I took online courses on both photography and video editing.
Good day. My name is Adwale Karimo and I'm the owner of Kari's Artistry. Before the pandemic, I focused on the beauty aspect of makeup. When the pandemic hit, I was stopped. So I thought to myself that I couldn't stay idle at home. So I started exploring the art aspect of makeup and telling stories which it looks I create. I faced many challenges like lack of art materials, which I always improvise using my everyday makeup tools.
Hi, my name is Grace James, and the skills that I developed during the pandemic was design thinking, courtesy IBM, and public speaking, courtesy Udemy. So the business I was able to produce from these skills are Ojo's Talks podcast and a YouTube channel. I was also involved in a lot of research, and I competed in the MIT COVID-19 challenge and Solution 17 climate action, which I emerged a finalist.
My name is Blessing Edet. I am the CEO of Air Discomfort. My long-term vision is to create an online string of professional hairstylists that attend to customers' beauty needs in the comfort of their homes. The reason I acquired these skills was due to my struggle gaining admission in 2016 through 2019, so I interned at a hairstyling.
Okay, guys, so that was our top 10 finalists. Congratulations to whoever made it. Thank you so much for entering in the first place. If you didn't make it this far, every entry was amazing, but this 10 already shown on the video are top 10 finalists.
And we have a surprise for some people. Yeah, so even if you're not part of the top 10, we have a surprise for some special people.
Honorable mention.
So don't go anywhere, okay? And before we proceed, I know someone else has joined us. This is not
obviously
before. Please make welcome the GM, aka General Manager of Teen Africa TV.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Miss Lisa.
Hi.
The ever beautiful.
Oh my God.
Self Peng delicious pengilism.
Oh.
Yeah.
You don't know about it.
It's good to be here. Hello everyone.
Hi.
Hi.
So we'll just discuss the criteria for selecting this top 10, how we select it.
They already saw, I believe if you were part of the competition, you already know what the criteria are, but we're going to be reading them out just so everybody is on the same page.
Yes. In a second, let me just get that out.
Okay.
Yes, so while we were picking, we had 46 contestants, and we had to pick using the clarity of purpose, because we had to know what you were really about, what the purpose for your entry was, your business, what you plan to achieve eventually with it. And we looked at your level of skill development, how far you've gone, what you intend to do afterwards with the money you win with it. We looked at creativity, which is very important. We want everybody to work with their mind. We want to see how creative you are, how you can come up with great ideas out of nothing. I mean, it's called plandemic, you know, from nothing to something. Yeah. So we looked at the audience appeal and the votes you got online following the steps you used in your registration. And we looked at your ideas, how compelling they are, how innovative they are, how they were able to motivate every other person into voting for you or coming up with their own businesses eventually. So these were the criteria we used in picking each and every one of you. And I know we have seen the top 10 contestants. Now we are going to name the top 5, and we're going to talk a little bit about why they made it to top 5.
Okay. And so should I call the entries and then we start?
Yes, please.
Okay, so first we have entry 22.
That's the first top 5 finalists, right?
Yes, that's our first finalist, entry 22. So he is a painter
of the world.
now. So he learned how to paint. He interned with an actual painter, and he has finally learned the skill of painting. Now that's not what attracted me to him, right? What made him stand out for me was how he said that he's not just going to be your local painter that will just
boss, come
and paint our house, and then you'll be seeing stuff all over the place. He said he went online and he has put in, that tech factor. This is 2020, and I want to see the tech factor. I want to see that you're moving forward with the trend, and he gave me that, and I feel that he is more than deserving.
Yeah, and I actually like the fact that he's a really young boy.
Very young.
He's really young, and then he's motivated. He's passionate about it. He wants to do painting full time, and he has taken the paint to learn under someone without even being told. He wasn't even paid for it, but he did it. So kudos to you. You made it to the top 5.
Yeah, that's one thing. What she said is the same thing that caught my attention. The fact that at first he wasn't being paid for the work, but still continued. Because that's one thing most young people want to do. Oh, I know they get money for this thing, then they just go out of it immediately.
So you can tell that he has passion.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations. And the next entry is number 4. Entry number 4, the baker.
Yeah, Marianne.
Marianne Ushi.
Yeah, I love the fact that she started her business during the pandemic, and I saw pictures of her work. You know, she had pictures of the cakes that she had made, and I saw so many comments, over 100 comments, people saying how they loved her cake, it was awesome, and everyone talking about it. And she has dreams to, you know, have some more experience in it. She wants to get an oven, she wants to learn how to decorate. She has her plans set in place, and I think she would go a long way if she actually wins this competition. So number 4, Marianne,
And
one of our
then
top 5.
On to the third finalist, we have entry number 1.
Yeah, the crochet making.
I remember them.
The very cute twins.
Yes.
They're twins?
Of course.
I just thought
didn't know
I
that.
thought they looked alike or not.
I just knew they were sisters. I didn't know they were twins.
Okay, so Miss Lisa, what stood out for you?
The clarity of purpose stood out for me. They knew exactly what they were doing, and they had a plan in place already. So it's a different thing when you want to start a business, or when you're just starting a business and you don't really understand how to go about it. These girls have started a business. They have a flow already. They have dispatch riders. They have the whole thing going on for them. And the way they explained it to us, they made it so exciting. You know, watching that video, I got really excited, like, whoa, this is what you did. Kudos to you girls, like big tops.
Girl
What did
power.
you think? What did you think?
Well, I love that. One thing is that I know that crocheting is not easy. You understand? I know it's not easy to make something as big as a whole outfit.
Yeah.
And I know it's not elastic, so you must be precise with your measurements. Because there's nothing like you will cut and not join it.
Yeah.
If you have crochet, you have crochet.
crochet.
Yeah, that's it. There's no to worry about it. I know it's very tasking, and big ups to them. Big ups to them.
Yeah.
Okay, so our next finalist is entry 15, and she does hairstyling. And I don't know, what stood out for you, Miss Lisa? Miss Lisa first.
You pointed me and said Miss Lisa.
Yes, I changed my mind. The highlighter is calling my name, please.
Okay, what stood out for me was the fact that she said she does, she makes hair, and she wants to own a string of hairstylists for home service, specifically for your comfort. I think she's called Jenny's Comfort or something.
I think it's Eddie's
Comfort. Yeah,
yes.
I loved it because I feel home service is highly needed. I mean, this pandemic has brought us to a place where we know not everybody wants to be exposed to salons and crowded places. Sometimes you want to enjoy the comfort of your home and have somebody make your hair. One thing I hope she will put into consideration is cost. You know, pricing for home service is really on the high side. So if she would make it affordable so that everybody can enjoy those services at the same time, I think that will resonate with everyone. We would really enjoy those services. So kudos to you, girl. I see what you're doing, and beautiful work. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
And so, I think this one should be my personal favorite. Sorry, I'm not shading anybody. I just like it. Okay. So, dominating in a man's world, entry number 33, she makes shoes at affordable prices.
I saw that. I like them. My own is.
What's out for you, Elvis, as a man?
The thing that stands out for me is the fact that I can wear it. You can mail it to me, as per, you understand? As per, I can be your influencer.
Wow.
I'm joking. One thing that stood out for me was the fact that it was very clean. Very clean, and it's a male-dominated this thing. And it's obvious that she has like this resilient mindset of like, oh, this is what I want to do with my time. This is what I want to improve on. This is a business idea that I have.
And she's considering our pockets.
Exactly. That's the first thing that stood out for me.
Because instead of buying very expensive slippers or palms for like 20k, you can have pay for something that looks good, that has lots of quality, and would last for you, and it's still very much
and you
affordable.
Get to pick your own design because it's homemade.
I mean, it's
beautiful.
Couture.
What more? What more can we ask for?
Nice.
And so our final 5 are entries 22, entries 4, entry 1, entry 15, and entry 33.
Yay! Congratulations.
Congratulations to everybody that participated. Honestly, like, it was
even if you
really
didn't make it
tough.
this far, everybody.
And don't forget, we've mentioned the top 5. we have a surprise. Emma, log off because if I don't have Emma, you're not here. Okay, so please do us the honors. Drum rolls, please. The winner, please.
Let's calm our nerves. I can hear your heart beating over the speaker.
I know.
Calm down. Lisa, I'm asking for the winner. My stomach is.
But before I announce the winners,
okay,
I want to encourage everyone who participated in this. You guys are awesome. I saw all the entries and they're beautiful. All the stuff that you guys have done throughout the lockdown, you're currently working on, whether you made top 10 or top 5 or not, we appreciate what you are doing. Keep up the good work. Like, keep doing what you are doing. You'll be seeing, keep improving on your skill, improve on your business ideas, do more research, you know, go online, find a way to up your game, you know, add a little tweak here and there often, you know, go to your Instagram, open your business page, very key. Most of the contestants that we had, we couldn't pick the winners because we couldn't see your work on your business page. So go open a business page, post photos, let's see what you are doing. It doesn't matter what kind of phone you use any phone, you know, work, edit, post, have something out there, and you never know who will find you. The same way we found these people, I'm very sure that the time will come, your own time will come, and you'll be found. So don't feel bad. We still have lots of things for you guys in store, so stay tuned to Teen Africa TV, okay?
You heard that right.
Let's give her the drum.
Yes, so now the winning prize, the first prize goes to...
Are you ready to say it?
Why are you doing this thing?
Oh, wait, Miss Lisa.
Yes.
Why don't we start from the finalists that are not the winners before we say the winner?
You want these people to have a heart attack. No, I'm very sure everybody's holding their phones like oh my god.
See, my data will expire at all.
Okay, let me just save everyone the stress.
Okay.
Let's just announce.
Oh my god, okay.
Okay, so the winning prize, the first place prize goes to contestant number 15!
Congratulations!
Yes, so having said that, the winner gets a cash prize sum of 200,000 naira. 200,000 naira.
I can see an investor, a potential investor. Elvis, who do you see?
My hand is open.
Don't mind Elvis. And the other winners, the 4 runner-ups, they get a sum of 50,000 naira each. So you guys, a big congrats to you again, courtesy of USAID and the Society for Family Health. Congratulations, guys.
Congratulations.
Yay.
Okay, so moving on, we still have the surprise I promised. Coming from our orgas at the top.
Okay.
And so, there are some people that really stood out for us, and the GM is going to be mentioning their names and everything that Teen Africa TV is planning for them.
Okay. For notable mentions, entry number 17 caught our attention. She's a 14-year-old girl who has written and published her own book, guys.
Yes. I remember the entry number 7, right?
Number 7. I think it's 7.
Yes, entry number 7. Yes, sorry about that. She has published her own book and she has sold over 300 copies.
Wow.
I think that is a good achievement for her. I'm so happy for her and kudos to you. They will give you a call because we have something in our store for you. And we have the entry number 17. Artistry. Oh my god. Yes, guys. She's doing a great job. I see what you're doing. I think you have potential. I mean, we see all the effects you're doing, so many nice stuff you're doing with makeup in particular. So we will give you a call as well. We have something that we would like you to do with us, partner with us. And we also have the entry number 38. This young lady has won several prizes on social media. That's tell you whatever it is she's doing, she's doing it the right way. And we would also like to have you on our team because we think you're doing a beautiful job. The podcast video, you want to start your own YouTube channel, please go on with it. Don't let anything stop you. I think the sky is your starting point. But we will contact all 4 of you in no time. Don't worry, you hear from our team.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Like, who wishes Miss Dista is their mom? Man, I can't. My mom should not really hear that.
I'm sure. I'm definitely that your mom is probably looking at you like, oh, 9 months?
Nah, I'm open to being second mommy, young mommy, Yipsy mommy, Yipsy mommy, whatever you call it. You know what I'm saying?
Both mommy.
I already have so many babies here, so.
Okay, so Elvis, take it away.
Okay guys, we would want to thank our sponsors from USAID and the Society for Family Health. I want to thank our GM for gracing us with our ever beautiful, perfect, stylish, bengalicious, bengalite face. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
And also, I would also like to thank a couple of people. So all our speakers who participated in this, Stanley Rosso, thank you for coming on board with us. Thank you, Mrs. Tessa Phillips Onoye. Thank you, Tini Agbaje. Thank you, Esther Ozodinma. Thank you, Loretta Egba. Thank you, Dr. Michael Debo from the Society for Family Health. Thank you, Joey Akan. Thank you, CDQ. And thank you to our sponsors, USAID. Thank you to Society of Family Health, and thank you to the entire Team Africa TV team. Like, you guys did a great job. Yes, it was not easy, but we appreciate you guys so much. All of you behind the scene, our producers, Ms. Jiru, and the CEO for this awesome opportunity that he has given to us, this beautiful platform that he has built for us.
Thank you
so much,
Mr.
Sir Charles Novia. Thank you so much. We love you so much. And thank you to all our viewers, all of you that logged in. I hope you learned something. I hope you've picked something from here that is going to help improve your lives, improve your businesses, your ideas. And I hope that next time when we do this, we'll see all of you in your best, all the awesome ideas that you have coming to life with all this advice, free advice that you have got to know. So you guys stay safe and stay creative. Yizak.
Okay guys, so we've come to the end of this year's edition of the Teen Africa TV Summer Summit. We encourage you to stay in your hustle, stay in your grind, do what you do best, keep shining, put into practice everything you've heard today. And for all our winners, congratulations everybody, all 46. All of you are winners, and we appreciate you. Congratulations. I will need Elvis' question.
And I'm tiny, but we should wait first. Next year is gonna be a banger. What did I say? A banger. Yeah, so it's going to be a banger. Make sure that you keep on following Teen Africa TV on all social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and on YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Okay. So now let me say my name very well. My name is Tiny Bliss, and we will see you next year.
Before you see us next year, we want to leave you with something awesome, something you can dance and jive to. This is like your house. You understand? You are going to enjoy. You won the Enterprise Challenge. Sit back, relax. So amazing music from the stables of Teen Africa Music. Ladies and gentlemen, performing his hit single. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Divine Command!
See you next year, bye!
You need a minstrel.
Baby girl, you too fine. Your beauty, the smile. Put you into my heart. Show Hey,